Hello.
Good evening.
Hello, hello, hello.
How are you all this evening? I hope everyone is doing good.
Thank you for joining us. We
Yes.
are just jumping on really quickly. We did not even announce that we would be on this week. However, I thought it very important because this is mental health awareness. And I thought it just very important that we come on for a short little while, um, talk a little bit about the importance of your mental health, why it is so important. And so we do testimony Tuesday talk and tea, just to share the goodness of the Lord, what He's done, what He has done, what He is doing, what He shall do, all of those things. And so we are rooted in Revelations 12, and Jim will share our scripture.
Yep. Again, it's Revelation 12, verses 10 through 11, and it reads, And I heard a loud voice saying in heaven, Now is come salvation and strength, and the kingdom of our God and the power of his Christ. For the accuser of our brethren is cast down, which accused them before our God day and night. And they overcame him by the blood of the Lamb and by the word of their testimony, and they loved not their lives unto the death.
And so we know that there is power in the testimony.
Mhm.
And so that is why we do what we do. But we want you to go ahead and like, tag, and share. Let us know that you are on watching with us today. I can see people on, but I am unable to um, see who is actually on. So if you would like, tag, and share. Yep. All right. So I'm going to jump right in. When I thought about today and mental health awareness and why it is so important, um, a lot of times we talk about how life is lifing and things are going on in our lives. And um, a lot of times we're so busy doing so much for so many other people that we don't take the time to take care of ourselves.
Yes.
So we are so busy taking care of children, of our parents, if we are caregivers. I just had a conversation with someone um, on yesterday about caregivers and the burnout surrounded by caregiving. And we have been past and current caregivers ourselves. And making sure you take care of yourself in the midst of taking care of others is very important. And so we just kind of wanted to talk about your emotional well being. um, a lot of times we are so focused on making sure others are okay,
Mhm.
making sure our children have what they need, making sure our spouses have what they need, making sure the church has what they need, making sure our parents have what they need, or anyone that we may be taking care of, making sure everyone has what they need, that we don't necessarily take care of ourselves in the midst of it. And so it is very important that you do, because if you don't, life won't just life, but your body will tell the story.
Yeah.
I read a book called The Body Keeps Score, and it is true. And so you have to take care of yourself. Hey, Miss Sheila, thank you for joining us on today. Um, Healthy
Hey, Sheila.
relationships are all in taking care of your mental well being as well, your physical health. I can't stress it enough. And I'm saying this to myself as I'm saying it, just making sure that you are taking care of your body. I am in the process now of trying my best to lose as much as I can. And so all those things surrounded by it. So every once in a while, you'll find me over there at the Y trying to do a little something. But I know the importance of it. Um, and so it's just really important. Yeah,
Yeah. It's very important. And it's called selfless. When you take yourself out of the equation and you always put people before you, and people, places, and things. You put those things before you, and you try to make sure that everybody else that's around you is good. Sometimes we even try to make sure strangers are good,
it's
and
true.
it's like a to some people it's like a way of life. You
Right.
just take care of everybody else, and actually, um, Jesus said, "If you're going to be my disciple, deny yourself take up your cross and follow me.
Right.
You know, but in the midst of that, self-care is the best care. So
Absolutely.
you have got to, because if we don't take care of ourselves, then we're really no good for the people that are connected to us. So actually, nobody for that fact. So we have got to take care of ourselves.
And taking care of your mental health, it affects how you think, how
Mhm.
you act, how you react, all of those things. If you've ever seen someone that um, has a short fuse, a lot of times they're dealing with things on the inside. They've had no way to express themselves in a healthy manner. They've had no one to talk to. And when you are there with them, you get it.
Yeah, yeah. So when you don't take the time to extend your fuse, that's good right there. When you don't take the time to extend your fuse, then your fuse becomes short. And then when it gets shorter, and when it gets to the point where it has no more room to get even shorter, that's when the explosion happens.
That's true.
Yeah.
That is
So we've
really
got
true.
to take time not just to refuel, but to refuse as well.
That's good.
Yeah.
Also, I put up a post the other day. I saw something, and it was talking about children's mental health, and that is another um, thing that is talked about a little bit, but it's important. Our children are going through things that we can't imagine,
Yeah.
things that we did not have to go through growing up. They're exposed to things that we were not exposed to. Um, I mean, it's a lot.
It's a
So
different day and time.
it's a different day and
Yeah.
time, and they're dealing with so much.
Yeah.
And so making sure that your children's mental health is well is very important. I know that they're testing, for Vance County, they start testing this week. And it is so important that we are encouraging our kids,
Mhm.
making sure that they have an outlet, someone to talk to. And sometimes as parents, we don't take the time that is required of us to talk to our children. A lot of times we're correcting them, we're trying to make sure that they're doing the right thing, but we have not taken the time to listen to them.
Mhm.
And so, what I have done for quite some time now is taken the time to actually listen to my child, to hear how my child feels and what my child thinks. And I am sometimes I'm just blown away with some of the things that he says. I'm blown away with things that are happening um, with others
Mhm.
that he is exposed to. It's a lot. It is a lot. So taking the time to help your children understand what they deal with on a day-to-day basis is very, very important.
Yeah. Yeah. And so like now, like as you mentioned, they're in testing time. So they're
Yes.
in the last final stages of preparing for that next level of education.
Right.
So this is a very, very stressful time for them. Like um they might not voice it or whatever, but this is a very, very stressful time for them. So let's do them a favor. Let's do us a favor. Let's do the society. Let's do everybody a favor. Like on the weekend, like do something out of the ordinary, something that makes your child happy. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Just do something. Let them pick um, let them pick what's fun for them. You know what I'm saying? So, and you may already do that, but let's just go the extra mile and do it for them because this
Absolutely.
is a tough time.
And take a moment to say, not just how was your day at school today, tell me about your first period, or tell me about the classroom. What did your teacher talk about today? What stuck out to you today? Have those conversations. um, what student possibly said something to you that you didn't understand? Having those conversations is
Hmm.
very important.
Or what student said something to you that you did understand that had some type of effect on you.
Absolutely.
So yeah, those conversations are very important, and I never really.
And listen to what the teachers are saying to your
Yes.
children. That is
Mhm.
important. asking them what the teachers are saying, because the teachers are with students about 8 hours out of the day. And so it is important to understand what even teachers are saying to your children. All of that is very important.
Yes.
All of that plays a big part of their mental health. I listen to people often tell stories of people who were very influential in their lives growing up. And teachers are, for the most part, a lot of who I hear about. And there are some who said, um, they would never become anything in life because of their poor behavior at that moment. And so if you have someone telling your child something like that, then you've got to correct that
Mhm.
in your child. No, it's not okay to act like this. However, you will be what God created you to be. So it's just very important. I'm glad we don't have teachers like that today.
Well,
We have
you
very
haven't
good
experienced them.
we have
So-
very good teachers now. So we have very good
Yep.
teachers now. So, but making sure also in relationships, making sure you're taking the time to listen to your spouse. Um, Body language speaks. So sometimes what they don't say speaks louder than what they say. And so you have to pay attention to what they're saying and be there to respond to it. Be there to listen to what they're saying. It's very important.
Yeah. In particular, men, we don't like open up and do a whole lot of talking. So that's when that body language that she was talking about can come into play. So when you've been with somebody long enough, or you studied them, then you will know.
Absolutely.
Yeah, you can read those things when other people can't.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Even though it's better, men, for us to open up and talk, because it's work trying to pull
Whew.
conversation. You know what I'm saying? If something went wrong at work today or anywhere, whatever, that may be on your mind, it's easier to go ahead and talk about it than for, to have someone have to pull it out of you.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So we just wanted to have a mental moment right now just to tell you mental health is important.
Hmm.
Taking time for yourself is important. And that's really all I had to say today. I didn't have anything extra
Well,
to
that's
say,
enough.
but
You just said a lot.
it's
You
important.
just said a lot.
It's important.
Yes.
And so that is it. That's all I have to say for today. Making sure you check on your mental.
Mhm.
It's really important. Take moments for yourself, whether it's a pedicure, manicure, just a me day where, like me, I like to go into the stores.
Yeah,
and-
go out and buy your husband something.
Oh, there you have it.
That'll make you feel good.
Well,
Go out
yes.
and buy your
do that.
husband something.
But
Ain't that right,
anyway.
Connie?
but yeah, it's very important. And so I am super excited to announce also that I am expanding my practice just a little. And now I am able to take virtual appointments as well. And so again, finding time for yourself is so important. But in the grand scheme of things, if you're a caregiver or if you're home with the children and you can't leave the children, all of those things, making a moment for yourself, I'm coming to you virtually. And so you would be able to set an appointment with me and talk to me in the comfort of your own home.
Wow.
And so that is the next. And
That's amazing. Technology has made that possible.
absolutely.
And so it's like help is right at your fingertips.
That's
It's
right.
like you don't have to leave the comfort of your own home if you don't want to.
That's right.
And for the
And I
convenience of it.
prefer in person because I think it's more intimate and you feel heard, and you'll feel heard over the computer screen as well. However, it's just a little more intimate when you are in person. However, the virtual option is available. So I just want to make sure you all know that for now that virtual therapy is available. And one of the reasons that I think therapy is so important, and the thing is, we did not really understand it fully, even when we went through the most devastating moment of our lives. We didn't understand that at that moment. Thank God we had each other to be kind of our therapist or just somebody that we could talk to. We did have people that we could talk to, but someone who really understood our situation and was able to kind of navigate the process with us. We didn't have that originally, but what helped us so much in that moment was support group. And when we were able to um, be around people who felt what we felt, had been through what we had been through, um, it just helped so much because they understood what we were saying and they could help us process some of what we were dealing with at the time. So it's very important. It's very important. And so we are, but again, I am super excited to just announce that I do have the virtual option now. So if you are interested in virtual therapy, please reach out to me, 252-572-4333. Again, 252-572-4333 for that virtual option.
Can I get on your book?
Well, I think you're already there.
Go me.
I think you're already there. So
Yeah, well, it works. I promise you. I've seen it work. So
yeah,
yeah,
it's important. It's
yeah,
important.
It is.
So, guys, that is really it for tonight. Next week we will have some therapists on, and I wanted to do a segment with children, and so it is my goal, hopefully, to have some children who don't mind talking about mental health and how important it is to them. I'm trying to get my Gabe up here to talk. We're gonna see what he thinks about that, but we'll see. But that's it. That's all I have for tonight, guys. Thank you. As far as things coming up, our gala is coming up in October the 10th. So go ahead and mark your calendars for that. We have the first, or is it the second Saturday? The second Saturday in August, we will be doing our community yard sale again. And so we are excited, plus giveaway. So we'll have a yard sale plus a giveaway as well. So we are super excited about that. And that's it.
Mm-hmm. And we're a cheer competition. That's
The
in
cheer
November,
exhibition is November the 14th. It's
Yeah.
that Saturday
mark
this
your
year.
Calendars, mark your
Dance
calendars.
Scramble. Yeah, that's coming up as well. So, all right, guys, thank you so much for joining us on today. And let me say this last thing: be kind to people. I cannot stress it enough. You never know who you will need in life. You never know who the Lord will position in place for you. You never know. So it is always good to be kind to people and treat people like you want to be treated.
Yeah, it doesn't cost nothing to be kind.
It does not. It does not cost a thing. So
Yeah.
that's it. That's all. Thank you guys for watching us on
Yes.
tonight. We appreciate it. Hey, Sheila and Tanya, thank you for joining us on tonight. We appreciate it. That's it.
That's it.
Good night. Take care of your mental health.
Yep. And your children's.
Hey, Gwen. Thank you for joining us. And your children. That's right.
Yes.
Take care of your children's as well. All right, guys. And this is one last thing I want to add. A lot of times when we talk about mental health, we talk about it, from our standpoint. There is a population that also needs assistance with mental health. So if you have parents, the geriatric elders, if you have parents that need someone to talk to,
Yeah.
that's important too.
Mm-hmm.
So
Can't leave them out.
cannot leave them out. And I think it is so important. It is
Yeah.
so important. So please, 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 we're here. Thank you. Good night.
Good night.